Times are a-changing, and not even one of the oldest headphone companies in the world is immune. This is Beyerdynamic's first wireless noise-cancelling headphone, the Lagoon ANC. Besides featuring Beyerdynamic's cryptic new logo and modernized corporate branding, the Lagoon also brings with it great build quality, feeling more solid and finished compared to my favorite wireless ANC headphones so far, the Audio-Technica AT-ANC900 and Sony WH-1000XM3. Of course, the Lagoon ANC costs more, so this is to be expected. Other fancy touches are the status LEDs that are inside each ear cup. Beyer says that these lights were designed so that they don't disturb other people because they stay hidden when you wear the headphones. This kind of thoughtful design is especially helpful in dark cabins on international flights. While the Lagoon ANC is well built, I found the earpads felt a bit dense, and for long wearing sessions, I personally found it less comfortable than the Audio-Technica or the Sony. Your mileage may vary. In terms of noise cancelling performance, we found the Lagoon ANC to be a better performer than the ANC900, but not as good as the category-leading 1000XM3. One nice feature is the physical switch to quickly toggle between maximum, medium, and no noise cancellation. We did notice that the sound of the Beyerdynamic does get more bassy when noise cancellation is turned on, but I think it sounds natural either way. One of the Beyerdynamic's killer features is the ability to run through a hearing test with the Beyerdynamic MIY app, which saves a personalized profile to the headphone based on your results. Maybe I'm getting old, because for me, the MIY app decided I needed a little boost to the high frequencies. Even with the default sound, the tuning of the Lagoon ANC is easily my favorite aspect of the headphone. The Lagoon has a detailed sound with a slight warmth in the low tones and a bit of shimmer to the highs. A slight V shape, but not the extreme V that Beyerdynamic's older headphones are perhaps notorious for. Personally, I prefer it over the Sony, which in stock sound I think has a kind of thumpy and dense bass tone and a congested soundstage. Now, if you really prefer a darker tone, I'd still recommend the Sony, but for me, even with electronic and house music, I found the Beyer cleaner and more precise to listen to. Now, the Audio-Technica was my previous favorite wireless ANC headphone in terms of sound, and overall, it actually sounds quite similar to the Beyerdynamic. The Audio-Technica still has richer and smoother male and female vocals, and in particular, it sounds warmer in the lower mid-range while having less bass, which may or may not be a cup of tea. I think they both sound excellent, but because the Audio-Technica's electronics produce a hiss that is quite noticeable during quiet passages of music, I have to say I prefer the Beyer in terms of overall listening experience. But would the Lagoon ANC be the headphone I'd recommend to everyone? Well, if audio performance was the top priority, then I think the Beyerdynamic is my top choice, especially with the promise of the personalized EQ. But when you factor in comfort and ANC performance, the Sony is still an extremely formidable opponent, and I think the Audio-Technica also offers similar levels of sound quality, and both of these alternatives come in at a lower price. So let us know in the comments which one you think is better, or drop into the store and try them out for yourself. This is Lachlan for Minidisc TV, and we'll see you next time.